Alright, so I missed it. The Miraculous video, we're going with episode 6. No, sorry, episode 1 of season 6, which is called the Illustrator. Illustrator. I think that's how to say it. I didn't even get to say this, but holy crap. So did the movie go so well that they decided to take the movie's animation? The animation has changed, and I understand it's like, yeah, well, they grew up, man. They're grown up now, and it's like, understood, but did you really have to change the animation? Because the animation makes me say, what is going on here? How in the world are we here at this state? And can I say something else? How in the world, which they didn't know, but I'm just saying, hindsight wise, if you're going to make this new animation and everything, why couldn't you wait until now to change Mino's voice? Even though it would be a hard break being like, yeah, I dislike the new Mino's voice. I dislike what you did with the character because of how stupid he was. But it's like, yeah, then that means that the original voice actor would have stayed longer and he would just get freaking screwed over like this. Oh, either way, this whole entire new animation, Alia looks different. I think even Adrian looks different. This is gonna get some taking use cute. Nate, this needs to be. I'm going to have to take time to get used to this. I think that's what's going on here. But anyways, yeah, thank you, Disney. After a long while, you uploaded the episode versus me not seeing it on my damn cable. So, anyways, let's continue on with this. It's going to be long, so if I miss pieces, I miss pieces. I guess I should just start right this, and then I'll come back. But you will know that. So, they decide to actually sleep over. Alia and Marinette has a sleepover at her house, and they're trying to figure out new monarch. I mean, the new Hawkmoth. And I'm like, okay, well, here's the deal. You say you don't know the person, but you kind of do know a little bit of information. You know that they most likely aren't an old person, technically. It's like, yeah, you might have to say that they might be your same age. Number 2 is the fact of where it's like, you know that they're after your Miraculouses again. Cat Noirs and Ladybugs. And heck, for some reason, she took all the Miraculous. So I guess technically you could say this is that she needs some understanding, because for some reason she doesn't actually understand that she needs Cat Noir and Ladybug's Miraculous, because she starts doing a wish, but I think she would understand the wish better if she knew not to have to steal all the Miraculouses, but she does it anyways, which I'm like, then she doesn't know which Miraculous she should go for. So that's a good disadvantage, but we'll just have to see. And also it's kind of stupid where it's like, you were leaning towards freaking Shadow Moth, Shadow Moth and Monarch a bit, Layla. Even though I don't remember your freaking real name. But it's like, yeah, it's like, I'm just going to still call you that until I get, But she should already know that, oh, he's after their Miraculouses. And yes, he went for all of them. Yes, he sure did. He did. But notice that he did that later. And it was a lucky break for him to do it. But just notice the fact that he always after their Miraculous. He never actually went after... Oh, he did it 2 times with the Master. Yes, he did do that at one point. But still, he always kept on going for Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculouses. So that means that she was not paying attention. Why wasn't she paying attention? And I guess the worst part is, we're in a boat of where we don't know what she wants to wish for. We have no idea what she's wishing for in this world. So that's the worst part of it all. And I'm pretty sure we're going to end this by them being grown-ups, and we're never going to find them actually defeat the new Hawkmoth, aka Layla. First break. So basically, we're getting to the point where it's like, it was supposed to be a double date. We have Adrian and Marinette, and of course, Mino or Miko and Alia. Cool. And well, those two are like, yeah, those two need to be alone. And all of a sudden, cart happened. You know, of course, there's some fun hijinks of them showing how they're friends and they can even goof around with their boyfriends. Awesome. But the thing is that the cart just suddenly had an issue. There's a crack in the road, which, damn, Paris, are you as screwed as we are in America? It's like, dude, that's not right. It's like, but you have to ask the question. It's like, yeah, but it's fictional. But I'm just saying, though, truth be told, looking through the hourglass and seeing your place is like, is it true that happens? I just have a question. That's all. I just have a question. Because we have freaking bridges. Most likely you heard it in world news. They aren't really that awesome because it's been 100 and something years when they got perfected and looked at. So that's a horrible thing right there, where it's like, yeah, we should add more technologies and stuff, at least, you know, every 2 decades. But yeah, we never thought of that. It was like, oh yes, we made the best freaking thing. We made bridges and there's no way for them to crumble. Tell that to New York. Anyways, sorry for that little moment. It's like, I just wanted to share because, again, this is a French TV show. Kind of would like to actually, if I could reach out to France, I would like to at least, you know, give a perspective. So what happens is that they are, oh yeah, Carapace and Rena Rouge actually helps. And it sucks that she doesn't go back to her previous design, because she went back to her original design instead of the design of her being a lieutenant, because Rena Rouge, you're still a lieutenant. So it's like, yeah, you're still a lieutenant. But either way, they were able to do it. They had to do the whole Peter Parker, Mary Jane situation where those two covered for, you know, Miko and Alia. And there we go. They went out, they helped, they were able to stop the thing, able to get the people rescue out of it. And they did a marvelous job. They're a good team. Like, holy crap, they're definitely a good team. They know how to freaking do stuff. But of course, it's kind of funny, and I think that Miko might know that Ladybug is Marinette and Cat Noir is Adrian, but that's like, I don't know if she really knows that. I think Alia only knows that she's Ladybug, right? I think so. It's like, not unless Luca tells, but it's like, Luca does not tell crap. Since Luca does not tell crap, that means that pretty sure they might not know, but, you know, I don't even understand. I don't know in this case, but either way, it just led them to be separated so those two can have a moment together to maybe share some secrets. Get very comfortable to share secrets. But it's like, yeah, even if they do that, I think only the ancient one actually had a romance with the other Cat Noir. I don't know if they know each other's identities, but I think they might have. Either way, there's kind of an issue where it's like they shouldn't know each other's identities, but I think the worst part is the thing of they showed in a new intro is she has this secret hovering on top of her head. And freaking Layla over there knows the damn freaking truth. So it's like, oh, crap. It's like, yeah, Layla knows the truth. I'm shocked that Marinette don't tell Luca, which she freaking should. For telling Alia, I guess she freaking should. It's like, she should tell Alia, and she should tell Luca. That's my freaking 2 cents in the matter. Tell Alia, tell Luca. Maybe even tell the Guardian over there, the other Guardian over there. You might actually need to tell him that too. It's like, yeah, might need to tell him that too. But either way, while they were actually going to where they need to go now, which is the movie theater, a fire broke out. And of course, I forgot her name, but Ryoko, like, yeah, I don't know her. It's like, it sucks that, wait, is that her? Yeah, that is her. Sorry. Yeah, that is her actual hero name. My mistake. Because I was like, he said her name. Oh, what the hell? It's like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. It's like, oh, thank goodness. So I was like, yep. So, phew, I was about to say. But Marinette is having cold feet and she's looking at people doing some romantic things of holding hands and girl putting her arms over her dude or doing some weird wrestling move. It's like, yeah, it's like lots of things to choose. And she chose to hold hands. And, well, sadly, the line moved up. So she held hands with a separate person. So she got a bit flustered and decided to go and help Ryoko with the fire. As Ladybug, of course. It's like, yeah, but Tiki has a point. You got all that you wanted. A boyfriend, more heroes in the city. You get time to relax a bit. You get time to actually be Marinette and to be with Adrian. You wanted this so much and you finally got it just to actually ditch out. And it's like, here we go with the next part. So first things first is we get two sides now. Let's go with side A because side B is going to be like, oh, frick, with Marinette. Side A. Alia and Nico are just going investigating, asking. Apparently, there was two people who already were akumatized by the new Hawk Moth, which I'm like, and you didn't want to show us why? Why didn't you show us? What in the world is this? Yep, so the mayor got akumatized. The new mayor, not the old mayor. The old mayor's gone. The new mayor got akumatized. It's like, what? And also some random woman. The good news is that she said the part of there's mixed voices. There's mixed voices. That's all she remembers. It's like, oh, okay, good. So you might actually lead them to be like, oh, there's more than one. There's multiple of them. Which, good news is that they didn't actually lead to that. Thank goodness. But that could have happened. And I'm pretty sure Nico would have done it. Ooh. Meanwhile, side plot B. So first things first is that she came back. She missed the movie. They decided to go to the restaurant because, well, why not? And they're going to have a little appetizer. And she just follows the lead of another couple, which is like, come on, be your own couple. I'm pretty sure you already thought of that, right? Now all of a sudden, here's more anxiety. And it's like, why are you being anxiety? Why? Why, man? Why? This is becoming the freaking NSYNC song. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. But when you're apart, I feel it do. And it's like, girl, please stop. I don't want to be singing this every single freaking video I do for Miraculous. I don't want to do this. I seriously don't. But anyways, she decided to actually ditch again. What the heck? Well, first we see a girl. It's like, yeah, we see the girl. The little girl's like, do you like my drawing? She drew Rena Rouge and Carapace, which is like, oh, that's nice. Good girl. That's all she needed is that's nice, good girl. But there's lots of people. She's bothering too many people. And it's like, yeah, that's the sucky part. She needs to, which I don't know. This is where we get into French Persian. It's like, well, even in America, we have issues of where there is kids who should be maybe at home, should be maybe with a nanny or a grandparent, but yet they're at the workplace, and it could make it better or worse. Because of Hawkmoth, this makes it worse. It's like, yeah, because the Hawkmoth made it worse. Anyways, yeah, she got a little bit distracted. She was trying to transform, but the kid, and it's like, yeah, so the good news is that she was able to transform, and Ms. Hound, she looks different. Oh, yeah, she got a freaking hat now. And she helped that, which you don't really need to help her, but okay, sure, why not? And then we have Polymouse, who looks definitely different. And I'm like, why does she look different? Why did you have to change her look? The only thing they changed was her ears. I'm like, why did you do that? What's up with that? Yeah, and eventually Adrian was like, oh, well, all right, I'm just going to transform and follow Ladybug since Marinette went somewhere. So, yep. And he left the freaking dollar bill. He did pay. Sadly, the wind blew it away, which is like, yep, I know how that feels. Some person will find it and be lucky enough to have it versus it's like, yeah, I guess he should have actually walked to him and put it there versus, leaving it on a table. But it's like, you guys also have to know that there is wind, and if you actually put that down, the paper could have flew away. I wonder why it didn't flew away. So it's like you need to have a clip or something on it, thus the money didn't fly away, thus you don't think he just dined and dashed. Which I'm pretty sure she didn't actually. She might have drank something, but I don't think they ate anything much. He catches up to Ladybug, and they're doing some meteor helping, and it's like, okay, why y'all guys doing that? And he's like, yeah, it's like that's what's going on here. And he's trying to say, well, come on, I thought you only are getting called if there's a, there's an Akuma. It's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. And it's like, yeah, well, seems that everyone needs help anyways. And it's like, okay. And they do talk about their love life, which is kind of funny to each other. It's like, everything's great. I'm not doing anything to make him upset. And he's like, I think my relationship is okay. It's hilarious where it's like, yeah, damn, that sucks. It's like, yeah, you really need to do something, Marinette. Come on, stop doing this. But of course, you know what happens. The kid got akumatized, of course. Does the kid look good right now in this new version of it? I'm like, yeah. I guess she got more wrinkles that she needs to, but I'm going to have to just get used to this new animation. At least the good news is that this is not a downgrade. It's not like watching Chaotic or going to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fast forward to Back to the Sewer, which, what the heck happened here? It's like, yeah, but anyways, let's continue. Or for some who actually are like this, Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT. Well, the Kuma got found. Rena, Ruse, and Carapace had to go in pursuit, even though they're supposed to be called to do it. But, oh well, we broke the rule. Just saved a couple of people, and finally, Marinette notices that, oh, I need to go. Oh yes, one final thing. We get to see how the akumatization happens. So previously, the people who actually get akumatized get to see the person that akumatizes them. This new version, she decides to make herself look wiry digitally, and she decides to use her grown-up voice and the voice that she has now, mix them both together, as if she's her. Not the singer, but the bad guy her from Powerpuff Girls. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. So now they're actually able, and it's a team of 4, which pretty cool. They're actually going after the Illustrator. I don't know. Sue me. Sue me, okay? Sue me. But either way, so they come after her, and they actually, there's a lot of stuff that's getting thrown around, like, because she's like, look at me draw. Isn't this pretty? Isn't this pretty? Isn't this pretty? Isn't this pretty? Sounds like freaking Jackie from that 70s show. Ain't I pretty? Aren't I pretty? It's like, yeah, so either way. She causes me issues like usual. Dinosaur. She drew a dinosaur. What the heck? And she drew Marinette. Ladybug. And it just gets very, very crazy. And it's like, okay, cool. And eventually they actually come with a plan. We're just like, man, that's awesome. That's teamwork. Awesome. So the plan was they're going to use Carapace's shelter. She's going to string him up. As soon as he releases shelter, she's going to be able to tie her up, get the book. Those two others will get the book, and then there we go. But they don't know that she could draw a door, free herself, so dang. And now it's like Alia Rena Rouge decides to come with a plan. Before we do something, let's ask the akumatized person about the new Hawk Moth. And Layla is like, yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone anything. Keep your mouth shut. She does mention about Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous, even though it's like she's not really taking that command right, because she's like, just lots of crazy stuff going on around here. It's like, yeah, because like it's conflicting details. So they know that it's not a man. They might know that it's a woman. They might. And she really definitely doesn't. She want to keep that freaking sketchbook to herself. Definitely at first. But of course, well, she did 2 of them. She did 2 Lucky Charms. I'm like, whoa. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's it's staple that she can do that now. Like, okay, I got to get used to it. It's like, yeah, first is a megaphone to talk to her. The next one is a pencil case, which Carapace has to go around and grab all the stuff in the pencil case. Well, not pencil case, in the art case. And he does it, which I'm like, hopefully you can return it back to people, which I'm pretty sure they will. And they were able to trick her. But the messed up kicker is this, is that they didn't know it was either the pen or the sketchbook, which is the sketchbook. Idiot Layla, no, it's like, yeah, idiot Layla / Hawkmoth decided to peek it out, be like, hey, well, if you do any more, I'm gonna just renounce the power. And she shows that the Akuma's able to fly out, and it's like, yeah, you're a dumbass. He's like, yeah, you're a dumbass. You just revealed where it is. They saw where it is, you idiot. It was like, oh, well, look at the freaking Akuma though. It's more pretty looking. And I'm like, you could do that? And here's freaking Gabriel Agress with, he's a designer and everything, and yet he just allowed the freaking Akuma just look like the same thing but purple. Dang. It's like, dang. He only got artistic when he actually got Akumatized himself, or he actually assisted, I forgot her name. It's like, yeah, Natalie, I forgot the evil name, with the whole Amok. Yeah, so we got to see Amok that was a moth, and it's like, yeah, that's when he designed. But everything else is like, wow, you didn't design. You could change the design of the freaking moth, and you never did. And you call yourself a designer. Dang. Dang. I'm sorry, but now you just got freaking slapped out in the grave. It's like, dang, she just outclassed you. And all she had to do is that one simple thing. And it's like, wow. But either way, they figured it out, and they were able to trade for the art set for the thing. And Ladybug, instead of grabbing it, she just kicks it in the floor, kicks it in the hair. It's like, no, you don't. Just straight kick it in the air. And Cat Noir is able to cataclysm it. There you go. Akuma taken, all done. Oh yeah, and she was the first hesitant to give in the sketchbook because, you know, the art supplies aren't magical, and Reno Rouge was able to do a mirage to show that they are magical. Awesome on you. As soon as they do that, they actually try to talk to the little girl besides giving her the charm, which, yeah, too bad for Layla. She's going to have to learn how to do the level up thing to Akumatize people, but she will never learn that. She actually is now on a curve versus, you know, when Marinette learned it, Ladybug learned that she can actually, you know, dispel them. Hawkmoth is like, oh, then I can try to find deeper power within myself. She doesn't know that at all. She does not know that at all. So, dang. It's like, yeah, dang, you're now working in a curve, man. Working in a curve. Besides, because you're a rat, though. It's like somehow she's going to still screw over freaking Pigeon Man over there, aka Mr. Rat. He's like, yeah, you're gonna freaking do something else. But either way, yeah, the girl doesn't remember anything. She gave Cat Noir actually noticed her drawings, which were good, and she gave one to Ladybug. So with that all over, we get to the point now that, well, they're at nothing, but we get the nice actual ceremony of a, I don't think it was a Q-Tama. It's like, yeah, we're not freaking doing Q Ranger right now. It's something else. But either way, she gave her a special thing that actually has all the memories of Marinette from when she first met Master Fu to now, I think. So now she has it just in case to replace Ladybug, which I don't think you need to turn to Scarabella. Don't do that. Because it's like, I don't know how much this freaking idiot for the freaking Hawkmoth knows. It's like, yeah, I don't know how much she actually took from all of the data banks of freaking Natalie, because oh damn, it's like, yeah, she took everything from the database of the Natalie, and they still had all of the stuff of the people who were wielding the Miraculouses before. But I doubt it. Yeah, but I doubt it. So that's the good news, is I kind of doubt that they had that data still. I'm pretty sure they got rid of the data, hopefully. The only thing that happened is Scarabella's identity and the new Cat Noir's identity, which most likely that might still be in the databanks. Which, you're not going to get any information from that except for, of course, Scarabella, which don't do that. Change your name. Don't call yourself Scarabella when Ladybug is gone, when Marinette's gone. And number two, he's like, yeah, and number two, yeah, change your name, change your look. So there won't be any issues anymore. Because if they still have that in the databanks, uh-oh. So with that said, they now actually ordained Alia as deputy, which I'm like, nah, I like lieutenant better. Lieutenant sounds so much better than deputy. Lieutenant, man. Lieutenant. She's going to be known as lieutenant to me, not deputy. Just saying. So with that said, and everything's all in a row for Ladybug, Marinette now has to try to patch things up with Adrien, who is feeling kind of down from the previous date. And we end with them actually not getting back together, but they're ending at common ground. So there you go. Yes, she actually is able to calm down now and take it slow, which I'm pretty sure that's what we already did. It's the fact of where it's like, you have to take your time with things. Take your time. You can't rush things. Yeah, and someone's going to say, practice what you're preaching. I'm like, put a foot in it. Anyways, after that, we get a nice little closure of what freaking Layla's doing, which is basically being like, I'm a chameleon. I'm everywhere and I'm nowhere. If you're trying to quote my favorite quote from Scooby Shaggy Clue, it is, I am everywhere, I am nowhere, I'm a ninja. But you didn't do that. You just said, I'm a chameleon, I'm everywhere, I'm nowhere, and you'll never know me. You'll never know me in Irony. It's like, well, good for you. I'm glad you're basically encasing yourself. But even though you're encasing yourself, well, at least they're hitting the mark on how mysterious you are, but we know who the hell you are. We just don't know what the hell do you want. That's it. It's like, we know who you are. We just don't know what you want. What do you want, woman? What do you want? World domination? Destroy the world? I don't know what the heck you want, but dang. And also, I'm still kind of like, the times where the previous Hawkmouth Gabriel won, how in the world did the world end if the world didn't end when he made that wish to bring back, which I'm confused. Did he bring back Natalie and bring back his wife, or did he just bring back Natalie? I think they just retconned. Uh-oh. Anyways, there we go. So I can't wait for the next episode, and well, stay tuned.